Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Medical Journalists Association Awards. I'm Shaun Lintern, health editor of the Sunday Times and newly minted chair of the MJA. It's great to see so many familiar faces in the crowd, as well as so many new members as well, and some interlopers from other parts of Fleet Street I've spotted, hoping to clinch a gong. So the competition is already hotting up. It's a real privilege for me to chair an MJA Award. I've been coming to these events for a little shy of 13, 14 years now, so it's really nice for me to be in this position, although you guys are enjoying it more than me, I promise you. I also don't know whose idea it was to organise an awards night on a Wednesday. I thought I'd made it pretty clear when I accepted the role as chair that as a Sunday journalist I only work one day a week. But we've got plenty of wine to ease my way into it. So a few remarks from me and then we'll get the show on the road. And I know none of you care, you just want me to get off the stage, don't you? So the MJA is working really hard to be a members organisation that you can be proud of. And we had our fantastic Q&A event with Wes Streeting, for those of you who were able to make that. We are working on a program of events that we hope will be news-making for some of you, so that it's beneficial in that way, but also events like this where we can meet, gather, share tips and network and drink. So we already have a date for our Christmas party, December the 5th. Put it in your diaries if you're a member of the MJA. We will also be sending out a member survey in the coming weeks. Please, when you get it, remember my doe-eyed appeal that you fill it in, please, because the MJA will only succeed with your support, so we're reliant on that. Now, before we get going into the celebration, I need to say a few thank yous, if you don't mind, especially to our independent judges, and I emphasise the word independent judges. These are dedicated professionals from across the healthcare sector who've joined us tonight. They've sifted through mountains of exceptional work from all of the journalists who are here, and their expertise and their impartiality are the bedrock of these awards. And I know that it wasn't easy for the judges, well, so I've been told anyway, because as an entrant to the awards, I'm not involved and allowed to be at the judging, etc. But I'm told it was a really difficult selection this year, which is a comment on the quality of the entries. I'd also like to acknowledge the work of our MJA Executive Committee that put on this event and do all the work behind the scenes. And again, because I'm an entrant, I've shirked any of that work as well. There's a theme developing here, I can see. So organising this is no small feat, so thank you to the committee for organising this. Thank you as well to News UK for providing this excellent, stunning venue. I hope you've all had your photographs and looked out over the views. It's really nice. And if you wonder why the Sunday Times doesn't cover something, it's because we're all staring out the window. And of course, I have to say a huge thank you to our sponsors, especially our principal partner, AstraZeneca. Your support enables us to recognise and celebrate the excellence in health journalism, and we're also grateful to all our category sponsors. Your commitment to quality health reporting is truly appreciated, and you can see their names on this wonderful board behind me. So looking around the room, we've got the cream of the crop in health journalism. So some of us are getting a bit older now. As I say, I've been coming for over a decade, losing a little bit on top maybe, gaining a little bit at the bottom. But I've noticed John Illman looks exactly the same as, still as dashing as ever, John. But we've also got plenty of new faces with us tonight, and welcome to the young challengers and upstarts, those who are hoping to cause a few upsets tonight. Just not in my category, please. As health journalists, we play a vital role in society. We inform, we educate, sometimes we even manage to do it accurately. Just look at the incredible work that's been shortlisted for the awards tonight in our excellent brochure that's been put together. You can go through that and see some of the quality of entries. We've got investigations exposing shocking levels of sexual assault in the NHS, deep dives into children's gender care, powerful stories about the impact of climate change on health, in places like Malawi. We've got groundbreaking reporting on cancer research, mental health, and so much more. So your work matters. In an age of misinformation and fake news, reliable, evidence-based health journalism is more important than ever. You are the antidote to the snake oil salesman of social media. You are the voice of reason in a sea of conspiracy theories. And sometimes you're even interesting enough to make people look up from their phones. But we cannot rest on our laurels. The landscape of journalism is changing rapidly, and we all need to adapt. Social media is transforming how people consume news. Attention spans are shorter than ever, and news avoidance is a real problem. So we've all got to up our game. How can we make our reporting more engaging without sacrificing accuracy? How can we reach younger audiences who may not be picking up a newspaper or tuning into the evening news? How can we combat health misinformation effectively? I think the work that you will see represented tonight is truly outstanding and demonstrates some of the responses to those challenges. It's really humbling to see the level of quality on display, whether that's from my good old friends at the Health Service Journal and other B2B titles, or the big boys of Fleet Street and the national broadcasters. We've got all of them here tonight. So to all of you, whether you're a nominee, a winner, or someone who's just here for the free drinks, thank you. Thank you for your dedication, your integrity, and your commitment to excellence in health journalism.